in raising our standard is to treat ourselves exactly how we want others to treat us. So I'm going to be discussing 4 ways to do that. Number 1, talk about yourself with respect. Talk about yourself with respect. Most of us don't talk about ourselves with respect. You know, we go about calling ourselves names. Oh, you know, that I'm stupid, like I'm so fat, I'm so out of shape. Oh, I'm so stupid. People actually say that. Oh, you know, I'm so dumb. Oh, me, dumb me, stupid me. People say that. And people say that to their husbands. People say that in front of their friends. And tomorrow you expect them to start, treating you differently with what you call yourself, that people will call you. So if you say that you're stupid, of course that's how they're, even if they don't say the word, but in their mind you have created an image of a stupid person, and that's how they are going to be seeing you. And that is very low standard. So to raise your standard, start calling talk about yourself with respect, with dignity, with love. So it's not boastful to say that I'm an intelligent person, or that I am beautiful. It's not pride. So those are the kind of things you say about yourself, especially when you're with people in a relationship. That's how you describe yourself. And I tell you what, once you start describing yourself in a positive way, guess what? You will begin to create an image of that person in the mind of your partner, of your friends, and they begin to treat you that way. They begin to see you as that beautiful person. They will begin to see you as an intelligent person. They will begin to see you as a smart, organized person. That will help to raise your standard. So that's number 1. Number 2 way is to buy nice things for yourself. So you expect people to buy you designers, designer clothes. You expect your husband to buy you designer clothes, to buy you high quality things. Do you buy that for yourself? What kind of clothes do you buy for yourself? What kind of things do you buy for yourself? Do you go for substandard items and then expect people to give you a higher quality thing? No, people look at you, they look at what you have, they look at the things you buy, and they use that to measure what they will get for you. So to raise your standard, start buying nice things for yourself. That's number 2. Number 3 is pay attention to details. Pay attention. Be a very detailed person. Be mindful of how you look. Be mindful of your hair. Be mindful of your skin. Be mindful of your clothes. Are they ironed? You don't go about wearing torn clothes. I see some women wear torn clothes and they feel people don't see them. People don't see it. People see it and they judge you by that. Your husband sees you, that you're wearing, your undies are torn, your clothes are torn, and you go about wearing it. You're just saying, oh, this is my standard. I don't care. My standard is low. That's what you're saying. That's a message you are passing across. Some people wear these banana peeled heels, and you think people are not seeing it. People see it and they judge you by that. So be mindful of little things. They matter a lot. Be a very detailed person. That will help to raise your standard. And number 4 is to, once in a while, take yourself out to somewhere very fancy. Go out, okay? Fancy restaurants, high-end boutiques. Go, even if you're not going to buy something in those boutiques, just go there to let your brain be open. Let's expand your horizon. Know what's up. Know what's happening. Know the different things that are existing. because some of us have low standard just because we don't know enough, right? I'll tell you what happened to me one time when I was once given a phone, an iPhone, as a gift. And when I received the iPhone, I was so excited. I was so happy. So I went and I showed my kids, teenagers. They're teenagers. I was like, oh, I got an iPhone. Someone gave me an iPhone, and my son looked at it and said, Mom, this is iPhone 5. This is like it's us. It's no. That's not what people are using now. I said, seriously? I wasn't even aware. I said, but it's an iPhone. He said, yes, it's an iPhone, but this is not the kind of iPhone people use now. Like, they have iPhone 8, iPhone 9. Oh my goodness. And to think that I was jumping and so happy. The person that gave me that iPhone would have just looked at me and said, oh, this woman doesn't know anything. I could imagine that same iPhone. And I can't even imagine. I have this friend that her taste, her standard is so high. Like when it comes to fashion, when it comes to phones, she uses the best. I can just imagine her, someone giving her that iPhone. I mean, she won't even accept it in the first place. So do you know what? After that day, I took myself shopping. I began to pay attention to things that are, things that are trending, things that are out there. I took myself to a phone shop. I got to know the kind of phones that I invoke. So my point is, take yourself out. Go to fancy restaurants. Even if you cannot afford the food, buy yourself a glass of water or a bottle of water. And, that will enable you to just see the kind of environment that high standard people eat in, the kind of things they use. You get to see others come there and see the way they act and all of that. And then you take yourself to high-end boutique. You get to see. Don't be afraid. Try expensive clothes. Try the best clothes there. Nobody's going to jail you for trying clothes. I mean, you just window shop and leave. That will help to expand your horizon. So these 4 things, practice them, and that will help to raise your standard. I hope you got 1 or 2 points. Then I hope you're going to practice. At least, even if it is 1, let me know in the comments. If you're watching this on a replay, put in the comment, what are you going to start doing from now